G'day guys and girls, welcome back to another Live Chats with Friends. My name's Kieran French. In the past couple of months, I've been doing a thing called Chats with Friends where I reach out to content creators from forward driving, photography, videography, YouTube, whatever it can be, and try and, have a chat and see how they're going and what's been happening with them. So today, got a pretty cool one on today. We've been chatting for a while now and thought why not give it a shot and jump in. I don't know why. I always get really nervous about talking to someone, but it's always fun at the same time trying to, figure out who the person I'm actually following on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, and get to know them a little bit better on a personal level. One of these things with these live chats with friends are trying to normalize mental health chats, asking how someone is, what's been happening with them. I know right now everyone's really busy, and it's sort of hard to try and, get a quick conversation in. So yeah, I'm trying to normalise the chats about mental health. That's a big thing right now. And then trying to bring the forward drive community a little bit closer together, as I'm a forward drive content creator. Wouldn't say I'm anything big, but hey, got to start somewhere. Today, I have a good friend, Chris. You'd probably see wearing his merch, Trolling Oz. We've been chatting for a long time now. And we talk back and forth about pretty much what's been happening with our lives, touching base, just to see if everything's okay. I think that's a really good thing that we've got going on, Chris and I. And we always just, whatever it is, a quick message. Hey man, hope everything's going well. What's been happening? Those quick messages are always fantastic because right now, we're obviously coming out of lockdown and there's a lot of people that have got their own things going on, but quick text message or a call to someone that you haven't spoken to in a long time is definitely worth it. Who knows what's going on in their life, and it might be that quick text or call that might just help them along the way and maybe guide them. I'm going to quickly do this one as well. So to anyone that doesn't know, I've had, as you can see behind me, some stickers made up from these guys, Insight Signage. That was Jamie and Nicole. I've had them on at the first real start of Chats with Friends. So they've been producing all my stickers. So whoever comes on, I try and, give them a little merch pack to say thank you for your time and thank you for just having a chat, because that's the major thing that I'm trying to get across. Chatting, talking about life. Other than forward driving, there's always other little things that go on and we need to, really help each other out every now and then. So I'll try and get Chris on today. We're just going to do the same stuff that I have been doing for the last couple of months. We ask how Chris is, what's been happening with Chris and how he's been doing, how he keeps motivated just in general. And then we go over to some fun, light-hearted questions where we speak about how he got into forward driving, what he's been doing, what's been happening, because I know there's a lot of changes in Chris's life at the moment since COVID. So I'll try to hopefully get Chris to come across, send him an invite going, and we'll do the chats once again. Welcome back for a Friday to anyone joining in. My name's Kieran French and I do Chats with Friends. And I do this every other week. Got some pretty cool content creators coming up. Hello, Chris. How are you today, dude?
Good, yourself?
I'm well, mate. I'm well. Do you want to get straight into this chat?
Yeah, for sure.
So, do you want to tell me your name, your Instagram handle, and where you're currently living?
My name's Chris. My Instagram handle is trolling.oz, and I live in a little town in South Australia called Strathalbyn, about an hour south of Adelaide.
Well, I know that's one place I sort of want to try and hit this year. I know we've been talking about trying to catch up when I come over to South Australia. It's one place I've always loved.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm working every time you're over here. Yeah,
I know.
Make something happen one day soon.
I hope so. Yeah, fingers crossed, definitely. Let's get straight into this first question. How are you going, dude? And what's been happening with you?
I'm going pretty well. I've just started a new job a couple swings ago, so I just come off a night shift last night, which is quite taxing. Doing 32 hours a week really isn't really that good for you, obviously. That plays a big part in my mental health as well. I struggle on nights with that, but since I've started a lot of personal development, I've becoming a lot better at night at shift, so it's good.
That's good. Yeah, as for the new job, that's really good that you sort of got something in your land. You sort of landed in something that was one thing that was sort of playing on your mind since obviously coming from your previous job. Do you want to sort of inform some people that don't know what's going on?
Yeah, so I had cancer in 2016, and because of that reason, I didn't want to get the vaccination, because I know some people personally that have had cancer and have ended in ICU from the vaccination. So end of January, I was currently working at Olympic Dam in like Roxby Downs, and they made that mandatory to be vaccinated at the end of January. So unfortunately, I lost my job that I had there. But my big boss, thankfully enough, has got me a job with another company. So it's not too many companies that do that, and I'm very grateful for him to be able to get me that position. So I'm now currently working in Wyler, on a week roster.
I guess that's really lucky. You are saying, like, obviously from 2016 and then obviously coming into COVID and all that stuff that was going on there, losing a job, and then lucky enough the boss was or the person that you were working with was sort of helpful enough to push you along to somewhere else. How did that go mentally? Because I know right now for myself, I've always wanted to look for another position where I can succeed better, but bills, mortgage, all that kind of stuff. Did that really play a factor on how you felt as overall? I know it was a big struggle.
It definitely was. Having a secure job for such a long time, and the next thing knowing, I sort of knew it was going to come, but it came a lot quicker than I thought, really. It did play a massive role in my mental health. But I've done a lot of things. Going to the gym is one of the biggest things I find that helps me mentally, and talking about it.
Well, that's the thing.
Ever needs a talk, I'm here for anyone, because I've been through depression and a lot of other things that some people haven't experienced, but you can't understand it until you've been through it. And unfortunately, I've been through it, and like yourself, chatting to everyone about it just to make it more aware.
Well, that's the thing. So we would never know, really. We see a fantastic lifestyle on Instagram, YouTube, and all that kind of fun stuff. But behind closed doors, there's always obviously another struggle that no one really wants to talk about. And that's this thing right now, is I'm trying to get across that it is all right to have a chat, and it is okay to really speak up if there is something wrong. And me and you've been chatting for a while now, and we do go back and forward. Hey, dude, what's been happening? And we sort of ask each other, are you okay? And I think that's a really good thing in this community that I'm trying to bring together. Just a quick general chat. I know it's sometimes a hard thing, but it's really good that we get to do that. Isn't that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I've had a couple of people reach out to me also, and I've helped them massively, they've said. So it's nice to play a role in sort of helping each other out. And like you said, we chat quite often about how we're going. So it's what you're doing is amazing, and can't support you enough. So talking to each other, just message your mate and see how they're going. That's all it takes for them to, or no, they could be having a good day, they might not. You don't see it really until they speak up about it.
That's it. Well, that's exactly right. A quick text or call is a very easy thing right now. As you probably see, there's a couple of people coming through our news feed right now, and most of us are always on their phone. A quick text to someone that haven't spoke to in a long time, or someone you speak to regularly, and just a quick check-in. It's definitely worth it, I would say, definitely in the long run when it comes to mental health and mental health awareness.
It always, even just a message, it always brightens your day. So, if you can message someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, it's going to brighten their day, that's for sure. I know it does me. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, exactly right. So both of us, if anyone is currently watching, you're more than welcome to message whoever. We'll try and do our best to message back as quick as we can. But just a quick text or call to a friend, a family member, to see how they're going is what I'm trying to bring across right now for these live chats with friends, because we have lots of friends, and we don't know what's always going on in the background, like I was saying before. Look, I know you've had a hectic life. I did see a photo. I sort of wanted to bring it up. You had a motorbike accident. Was that right?
Yeah, that's correct. So that's how I found out. I had a brain tumor. So I was getting ready for Think Desert Race, and I came off pretty decent. But my mate made me go to the hospital, and they had an MRI, and it turned out to be stage 3 brain cancer. So I had my own business, which I had to shut up for a year and a half, and yeah, deal with all of the cancer stuff, all this fun stuff, chemo and radiotherapy, the operation, obviously. So yeah,
Yeah.
pretty depressing, trying time in my life. But yeah, without the
How crazy
support,
is that though? Yeah.
without the
How
support
crazy
of
is
mum,
that?
yeah,
You are.
very lucky.
Yeah, yeah, exactly right. You're doing something that you love doing, because I know I like writing as well, and it just happened to be one of those things that was I guess a blessing in disguise, that you did hurt yourself. I don't say that you should have hurt yourself, but you know what I mean. Like, it put you on a path that helped you along the way, and that's a big
Yeah,
thing, dude. Like that scar that I saw the photo on the top of your head, crazy stuff.
yeah, it
Crazy.
is very eye-opening, and I'm very thankful that I did come off. Someone's definitely watching out for me. So yeah,
Yeah.
if I did, yeah, if I didn't have that crash, God knows I probably wouldn't be here.
Well, I'm glad you are here, dude, because then we can have this chat, and hopefully we get the chance to actually catch up. That's the one thing we're trying to plan.
Absolutely, yeah.
That'll be awesome.
I'm going to be traveling at the end of next year, end of this year, sorry, so not too much longer. And yeah, it's one of the why I started this page, is to share my travels and my patrol build.
Well, that's the thing. That was my next question. We'll try and get to some more light-hearted stuff. What gets you into forward driving, and why a GQ?
My mates got me into full drive, and I was always growing up with imports and that, and then just being able to get to places that you can't in a full drive, I think is what, and trips and everything with mates. It's just that's where I sort of started, and I had an old GQ. I like old cars. They don't break as often. A lot of these new cars got a lot of electrics in it. I'm an auto electrician and a mechanic, so I work on the stuff every day. So I see a lot of these new cars, just expensive to fix, one, and just very overcomplicated. So I've gone with a GQ, and I haven't really saved a cent on it. It's very pretty serious build.
You have, yes. I have been watching the build, and I think one of the photos I saw was spaghetti wires everywhere, and I just said, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, I sort of regret that job, that's for sure.
Yeah. But in the long run, you can see something definitely worth the build in the end, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Doing it myself, I've saved unbelievable amount of money, and it's all done how I want it. You can buy. I'd rather build something than buy something, that's for sure. At least you know how it's done, and it's done properly then.
Yeah, exactly right. You know exactly where everything is. If anything does break down, because I know GQ problems, everyone knows that. You know exactly where it might be, or what it could be. I think that's a big thing as well for younger forward drivers coming into the scene. You don't need the most expensive car, the most lifted car, the whatever. You can just buy something a little bit cheaper, and you can do it all yourself, like what we're doing. And I must say, your patrol, absolutely on my car, I love it to bits. It's awesome.
Like you said though, like, you don't need anything flash. I got a little Triton that was $3,000, and I've been around heaps of places, and I've done Kings Canyon and Ayers Rock and all up Northern Territory way. It's $3,000 for a full driver. So you don't need the latest thing. Just get out
That's
there
exactly right.
and enjoy it.
Yeah.
$200 swag and a $3,000 full drive, and I've seen so many places. That's all you need.
Well, saying $3,000, that's how much my patrol cost me.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need the most expensive, newest car.
No.
If you can find something that is something you want to do and build in the future, definitely worth buying. And yeah, you are right. It gets to places that most cars wouldn't. And you were just touching on then before, you used to be into like imports. Is that correct?
Yeah. Growing up, I had quite a few Skylines mainly, 31s, 32s, all with different motors in them. A Celica, Toyota Sora. That was my last one, the square-shaped model.
Yeah.
Converted that to a Supra 1JZ motor, and that was very nice. It was like brand new condition, that car, and I don't know why I sold it. I probably needed the money, I guess, and the guy wrote it off, unfortunately.
Oh, damn. Talking about 1JZ, to anyone who doesn't know, I have a fully airbag suspension Hilux that I built in 2011. And I have a 1JZ sitting there waiting for it with a manualised box. So that's JDM import scene, I've always been fascinated with that, and obviously I originally got into mini trucking scene, so that was a heavy modification stuff that I love to do, and I wanted to, you know, smash it together and
Yeah,
bring them both together, but I haven't had a chance. And then I got into obviously four-wheel driving. But yeah, Japanese scene. Anyone that is currently watching, worth it. Definitely get into it.
sounds like you need to put that 1JZ in the patrol then.
Well, dude, I was considering doing that. That was one thing I've always wanted to do, but I have been considering. Someone might kill me for this one. Putting a barrow in. Been sort of trying to source one of them.
Yeah, they seem to be a pretty common swap at the moment. So yeah.
Yeah, a lot cheaper than some of the stuff that I have been seeing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
With your trip, you said you were thinking about going to the end of the year. Do you have any plans or places do you want to hit?
Yeah, I'm going to head to, it'll be summer when I leave, so I'm going to head down to Tassie first up, and then probably up to see you, I guess, Victoria High Country way.
Yeah.
And you give me the tour around the high country, so.
Oh, definitely. You know that. And there's going to be a couple other guys that we all speak to that will be trolling along with us, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Should be, yeah. And then up the east coast to Fraser and into Fink desert race next year, June. And then, yeah, heading up north from there.
That sounds like an epic trip.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It'll be full time. I've started an online business a while ago, so I'll just be doing that on the road so I can afford to travel and invest in property as I go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, property and starting a small business is definitely the way to go for the future. I definitely agree on that one. Do you want to sort of speak about what you do for your small business?
Yeah, so I'm a distributor for a company called Enagic, and yeah, we sell their products and get paid really large commissions, allowing us to travel and live on our terms. Our job is just over broke to me. You know, we save a 4 or 5 weeks holiday a year and a little bit of money we can to travel when everyone else is traveling. So yeah, I wanted more out of life. I always have. That's why I had my own business, just to get the freedom and the extra money, really. But at the end of the day, that was a $100,000 cash investment, and yeah, it failed due to, well, cancer being one of them and a divorce being the other. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people traveling online on Instagram here. So yeah, I've asked and now I've joined. So it's an amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've never, like, the positive and the mindset and the personal development out of it all is probably one of the best things about the business. Yeah, not to mention the money you earn.
Yeah, well, that's right. And having those people in that group, you're saying about mindset and motivation, definitely they're the people you want in your life right now, to push you in a direction that you know you're going to succeed in no matter what, and they want you to succeed. They're the people I know I definitely want around when I speak to someone. Do you see that a lot when you go into your meetings and stuff? Like they want to push you and guide you in the right direction?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the team we've got is an absolutely amazing team. They're so supportive and helpful and always there, no matter what, through any sort of situation, whether it is business or like mental health or anything. That everyone's there. We chat like individually outside of the business. I catch up. I've made heaps more friends for life out of this. So it's amazing to have like-minded, supportive people to be able to catch up with, and like yourself, like go full driving with them. We're all travellers, really. Everyone's working towards travelling full time.
Well, that's it. Yeah, trying to get that in that position where you can travel full time and going around Australia, I think would be the ultimate goal for yourself. And I know a couple other guys and girls that I have been chatting to. Here's a good one for you. I don't know if you might. Well, you have done a lot of forward driving. So, best place you've been so far, or somewhere that you want to go back to?
I think probably Kings Canyon and West MacDonnell Ranges. It's not very much full driving, but just the scenery up in the desert, and out on the Dana track. It's not hardcore full driving, just an iconic spot that I've done recently. I think that's my last sort of really trip. South End and Beachport are always pretty good fun for a weekend sort of trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done heaps of it yet, but yeah, I can't wait to get out and see the rest of it.
Oh, you'd be cracking straight into it as soon as that car sort of ticks over properly and you're on the road, won't you?
So absolutely, once I've got it running, I'm going to head up to Flinders Ranges for a
Yeah.
couple of weeks to give it a test out before I go too far with it.
Yeah, good shakedown. And that
Yeah.
just the Flinders Ranges itself is such an iconic spot and a picturesque spot. Are you going to do hard camping or are you just going to sort of tour around?
No, I'll be doing a bit of both. It's obviously set up pretty well to live out of this thing, as that's what
Yeah.
I plan on doing. So yeah, I'll be doing a bit of both. In the Flinders there's some pretty tough tracks in there, so try and
Yeah.
hit some of them. Yeah, and then I'd love to get back over Coffin Bay as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Beautiful over
definitely.
there.
Talking about modifications that you have done to your car, what's your favorite? And then last one, what's your most expensive? Because I know like you said before, you've definitely put all the money and effort into it. So your favorite and most expensive.
My favourite. Well, that's a tough one. It's all good. um, I don't know. I haven't used it all yet, but I probably my favourite would be the kitchen. Everyone seems to love that, and so do I. It's just really handy to slide out, and it's good to go.
Yeah.
Um, or the rooftop tent, the alu cab rooftop tent. That's one of the nicest ones I've seen. So
Yeah.
that's what I've gone with, and yeah, it was a bargain that. The most expensive would be the motor for sure.
Yeah.
The long motor was 15 grand on its own,
Wow.
which fielded rain. So I had it sitting in the car with everything on apart from the inlet manifold, and had tape across the
Oh.
hole. And when it's rained, the water's leaked through the bonnet scoop, peeled the tape off, and filled the motor up. So
Oh. Fuck.
I pull that out and send it back to WA where it was built.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I know that feeling of just like pulling or cracking the motor back open and realizing there's water inside.
Mm.
Oh, I feel your pain. Feel your pain, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal, but that's life.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Here's a good one. I try and ask everyone this one. Other than forward driving, what you currently do, is there a talent that you have that no one knows of? Is it cooking, dancing, I don't know, singing, something we don't know?
No, I've been thinking about this question. I can't really think of anything. Nah, not really. I'm not very good at everything. But
Well,
no,
there's one thing I know you're really good at, and that's riding. How long have you been riding for?
I'm not good at riding for one. But I grew up racing a little bit, and then when I was younger, I had to sell my bike because some reasons, and then probably 2006 I started riding. I borrowed a mate's bike, and then got the bug for it again. So ended up
Nice.
buying a bike, and got a KTM 500 at the moment. So I tried to do Fink in 2019. I borrowed 20 grand on the mortgage when I got divorced, and spent another
Yeah.
10 in cash, and had flights booked from March till the race in June. But COVID canned that. So, but
Yes.
yeah, I do love riding that, and can't wait for winter to come around for it.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be sick. Talking about the Fink, would you ever consider going and maybe entering again?
Yeah, one day, like I said, it's a very expensive race. At the moment, my main focus is just to get on the road. So
Yeah.
this sort of month of doing, or last month and this month, I've been doing a lot on the house, as you'll probably seeing,
Yeah.
just to get it ready for rent or sale.
Yeah.
I'd like to have it rented by once the patrol's on the road. I'll just live in the patrol for a while and rent the house out, just to give me a bit more money. I'm paying for rent over at Wyala too, so
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
one less
definitely.
one less bill would be nice.
Yes. Oh, dude. Don't talk to me about bills. No thanks. I know I'm over that. I've already just started, and I'm already over it. A good question as well. When you come back from your trip, is there anywhere you sort of want to go and sort of move to or stay at? Do you want to go back to where you're currently living in South Australia or somewhere else?
No, definitely somewhere else. I love where I live. Like, it's half an hour to the river where I love skiing. Half an hour to the beach where I love fishing too. And an hour to the airport or the city. So, but I won't be coming back here. I'll be selling the property once I find somewhere to live.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is yet. I don't know. Tassie looks bloody good, but I don't like the cold, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yes, it does get bloody cold down there, doesn't it?
Yeah, when I do finally get sick of traveling, which I think is going to be many years,
Yep.
I want to build a container home myself. But
Yeah.
I don't know where that's going to be yet.
Yep.
So hopefully,
That,
maybe Tassie. We'll see.
that sounds like an awesome idea. I have been seeing a couple of those container, I guess, style design houses that try and make it on the cheaper side. That'd be a pretty cool design aspect if you do get that done.
Yeah, absolutely. But they're not cheap anymore. I had to buy a 20-footer the other day, and it was $5,000. So
Whoa!
yeah,
What?
to build a big one, you're going to need a lot of money, unfortunately.
Yeah, I definitely think you will be buying a lot of Tatsalo tickets
Yeah,
and praying lucky stars that you win.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. As for the forward driving stuff and the motorbike riding, do you sort of want to take, if you do get the chance, take the bike with you when you go away?
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to dual cab chop my patrol originally. Committed too much to that back there. I love the look of wagons, so I'm going to make try and make a rear bar, swing over rear bar like a dual wheel carriage, but a single one for my bike. As I've got the kitchen that I want to access quite regularly during the day, I don't want to be unloading the bike with a rack and roll. So one of my mates that's pretty handy fabricator is going to design up a rack and a swing away one for my bike to go on.
Whatever you do, painting that. Get a copyright on it. Whatever you do. So anyone listening, it's Chris's. Definitely get that one done. No, that's something I've always wanted because obviously my trailer has my motorbike. But when I do a single stuff by myself, would love to have the bike on the back. And yeah, you are right. Unhooking the bike, trying to get stuff in the back, out the back, pain. Absolute pain.
Absolutely. I don't. Everyone's like tow a trailer. I don't want to tow a trailer. I don't want to have to leave it. If there's a track I want to go up and I can't get a trailer down, I don't want to have to go back for it, and just makes parking and everything. It's just I don't really want to tow a trailer, but I'm not leaving without my bike. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Everything will have to be braced in the rear end. So it'll be as strong as it can be.
Well, I know I'll be watching that build. That's if you do get the chance to do some drawings or design work, because I might be the second person to maybe buy one off you.
I'll have it for sale on my website if I do create a good one. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that one. As for your website, I'm currently wearing.
I see that.
Merch.
Thank you. Love all the support from everyone and yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
If anyone available on my website too. If anybody wants some stickers or t-shirts, that's all available on my website.
Yeah, got an awesome drawing, like a caricature drawing, like mine. Big smash back on the back of the t-shirt and obviously on the front. Definitely worth purchasing. It helps Chris along with what he's doing in his journey. And who knows, the more t-shirts he sells or whatever it could be, might be able to fund that patrol pretty quickly and you'd be out and about on the track sooner than possible.
Yeah, I'm lucky I've got that online business. That's funding a lot of it, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. Can you believe it went that quick? And half an hour's already done. Yeah, we're talking about this. This is one thing. Before I go onto a chat, everyone says the same thing. I don't know if I'm going to get through half an hour to an hour, maybe, chat. And because the stuff that I'm asking is pretty general, but we have a fantastic back and forth.
Yeah,
look how quick it's gone. So, I must say, I appreciate your time coming on today and having the chance to really just have a chat about yourself. And tell some people that have been watching us who you are and what you've been doing and how you keep motivated and stay motivated through what's been happening in the last couple of years.
Thank you very much for having me on. Love what you're doing, and love watching your chats every second Friday. So,
I'm trying my best.
You do an excellent job, dude. So, appreciate your time and what you're doing.
Definitely appreciate your time too. And when we get the chance, I know I'm going to try and do South Australia. Even if you don't have the 4-wheel drive ready and you're able to pop down for, I don't know, half an hour to a day, whatever, it'd be fantastic to really catch up and have a crack of beer or just something to eat. And then obviously when the patrol is ready, you know exactly where I'll be. I'll be right beside you doing some tracks.
Absolutely. Yeah, hit me up whenever you're heading over. Let me know, and I'll try and make something work if I'm home. But yeah, most of the time I think we've talked that I'm going to be at bloody work. So
yes, definitely. We'll try something. We'll work something out. You know we will. But
yeah,
I'll leave it at this one. A big thank you once again today, dude. I appreciate your time and thank you.
likewise. Thank you, dude.
I'll speak to you.
Yeah.